What's good with it, you guys? What's going on? So, just ran to the parts store and had to go grab some lunch real quick. But I did something I've been meaning to do for a long ass time today. It's been way overdue. It's one of those things where it's pretty fucking important that you do it. Saves a lot of time. I got power tools. I ain't get any air tools. I don't have a compressor quite yet, but this is the first step towards making progress. So basically, over the years, I've been working on cars since my first car, and I've never had any like power tools or air tools unless unless I was using them or borrowing them. And funny story, so me and a buddy of mine, Alex, on here, we were working on my boss's car, and he had up on the lift, and I'm not used to using the lift. I'm used to using jacks and just ratchets and stuff like that. So he was like, cause we were doing like, I think intake manifold gaskets and plugs and all that shit, and he's all, I already knew there was a drain valve on the bottom of the radiator, petcock, whatever you want to call it. You want to get frothy with it, but I already knew there was a petcock down there, and I like minute things like in where the lift arms can go under it. My dumb ass gets on the ground, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing? We got a lift." And I was like, "Shit, damn, you're right." I am not used to using power tools whatsoever, so normally when I work on my car, it takes way more longer than what it should, and so that's why, I do side jobs. So when a side job comes up, I end up spending, I charge them low because it's like, I'm convenient, but I'm gonna take time to do it just specifically because all I have is jacks, and until I get shop space and can rent a shop space with possibly a lift, or at least just a nice solid enclosed garage type deal. It takes me forever to work on cars, and it's just like I dredge things sometimes. Like with the Eclipse, I gotta pull a motor and take a look at everything and possibly just give it a refresh, and it's like, damn, I'm dreading that because all I have is ratchets, and I want to sit here. You might spend a whole 1 to 3 minutes, depending upon where it bolts at, getting it loose with a ratchet, or you're like, damn, I gotta find the right U-joint for it or the right extension, and then you gotta break it loose, and after you break it loose, you gotta do that, and then it gets loose, and you gotta put your finger on it, and you gotta twist it, and then it twists for a second, and then it gets stuck again. You gotta put the socket back on it. Had enough of it. So went to see my boys O'Reilly, Craig over there, O'Reilly's, and Jeff over there, manager of O'Reilly's, and Clayton NC, and got me some damn power torque, an electric ratchet, and an electric 3/8 impact. So hopefully this will cut my time down drastically. I mean, it's the difference between pulling off a valve cover gasket. I mean, you take a look at a Honda valve cover gasket, the older one, like say the D15B7, I had 4 bolts, but you still have to sit there and ratchet it. It's pretty easy, but just imagine being able to have like a 3/8 impact, or like I got an electric ratchet. Just imagine being able to go pull them off, and then there you go, you're done. It cuts your time into a quarter of what you want to spend. Now, granted, all bolts you're not gonna be able to get to with power tools and everything. But this is going to drastically change everything. And I literally just got, they didn't have a 1/4 inch impact in stock, or I'm sorry, 1/2 inch. So I bought, I'll show you here in a second when I get to the house. I bought the electric ratchet, it's 3/8 drive. I bought 3/8 drive impact and a 3/8 to 1/2 inch adapter, which I don't really like doing that, but and power torque's really good. They got lifetime warranty. Anyway, basically, long story short, bought all that. It was $144. and Power Torch really never let me down. I know it's not the higher of the brands, but if you're a mechanic on a budget, if you're doing something on a budget, or you're working in your backyard and you're just trying to make your dreams come true and you just need something to help out a little bit, this Power Torch is awesome, and they have great warranties. Like any of the sockets you get, I swear to God, they're not sponsoring me at all. I wish they kind of were. It'd be nice to get some money, but but no, lifetime warranty on like the sockets and stuff like that, the smaller stuff. They do have a lot of lifetime warranties available, and like the electric radio, I think it's like a 1 year, but still though, I mean, they've always been good. They've always good customer service and everything. So check them out if you want to do that on a budget. If you know, I'm just at a point now where like my hands, I've broken my hand a few years ago and busted my hands, and you know, anybody who works on cars, you bust your hands up regardless of whatever you do. But I'm just at a point now where I'm tired of sitting there and dreading having to work on a vehicle or putting myself out there for a job, because I'm gonna have to sit there with a ratchet and just and sit there and sit there and sit there and sit there, and then have the people come out and be like, oh, well, you know, is it done yet? And I'm just like, no, I'm still working on this right here, when I can cut my time and 3/4 of my time off, up to 3/4 of my time off, just by having the right tools and the right setup. Oh yeah, mama. Had to do that. But anyway, so when we get back to the house, we're gonna go over what we got planned for today. I got work a little bit later on, so we're gonna try to do what we can while we can. I'll include a video of the Eclipse running so you can hear what it's doing, and then we're gonna go from there. Thank you guys. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into what I bought here. Excuse me. So 12 volt 3/8 inch lithium ion impact driver. Okay. Excuse me again, I'm sorry. Directional switch, LED light, 3-cent drive. Better, well, you see it. And then we got the ratchet wrench. Freaking awesome. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let's see what we got.